People ask me quite often, what's it like running a video department at a church? Looks a lot like this.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Kids get a point. Let me introduce you to the team. First up, we've got Jed, who'll be the first to tell you he's Filipino, not Pacific Islander. And he's not to be confused with our other office Filipino, Joshua. We call him the Pino Boys. Might be slightly racist. Next up, we've got Steve. Pretty sure he's a psychopath, but honestly, we love him just the same. And of course, we've got Bridget. Now look, most days she's the only girl in the office, so she gets picked on the most, but I promise you, she deserves it. And not to mention our other team members like Tanner, Chandler, and Charlie, or any of our other volunteers or interns you'll get to see throughout this vlog. And last but certainly not least, there's me, George, a 27-year-old running a video department at a massive church, who most days is in over his head trying to corral a bunch of young misfits, all while running a video department. But if I'm honest, I wouldn't change it for a thing. This team makes it totally worth it.
Stop. Bridget, I'm dying right now and you're laughing. Stop. Bridget. All right, you know what?
It's fine. It's
Here, your hand is to go through. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Your hand is to go through like to here. So you go like.
Oh, with the rip! With the rip!
Let's go, Bridge. Shoot that three.
Shoot it!
Oh!
Freaking fidgets. What is this, 2012?
I got this for Christmas.
Do it to me. Do it to me.
See how like you can recover a lot faster, but in your head.
Oh yeah.
So you like it feels
Please, please, you promised me peace.
Mercy.
Mercy.
Not today. That's probably way.
Yeah, so you can see it gets pretty crazy with all these creative people, and they're just crazy. And so that footage is probably like less than 1% of just the insaneness that goes on in and around the office. And with all these creative people around, I kind of have to let them get their crazy out sometimes. Just let them do fun things, because sometimes, actually a lot of times, the work that we do isn't very creative. And so when you get creative people doing not creative things, they just get all pent up energy, and it's just kind of it's intense. So we do things just for fun's sake because this team needs it. Like tonight, we're gonna be watching a movie in The Edge. You don't know what The Edge is? I'll show you. I'll show you.
Why do we have this? I'll see you down there.
All right, so we're here at the church. This behind me is the Edge building. Boom, there it is, Edge. Ladies and gents, so this room, it's a giant room we use. I think the occupancy is like a bajillion people. But tonight, it's just gonna be like 5 of us watching a movie, this movie, Lord of the Rings, in the Edge. And this is how you control all this stuff. And Jed knows what he's doing. Because Jed
I worked everywhere here.
Jed knows what he's doing. Something goes wrong. I just want the video evidence
I see what you're doing.
that Jed did it. But hey, look, it's not all fun and games. As a matter of fact, we work hard because we know that video in this day and age is one of the most powerful tools. And since we have the most powerful message, we want to work extremely hard to help convey the message of Jesus all over the world. We just like to look at it as changing the world one video at a time. Maybe you're like us and you think that church video shouldn't be lame, boring, or stupid. And you believe it has the potential for something so much more. So if that's you, we would like to formally invite you to follow along with us on this journey as we give you an all-access pass, a behind-the-scenes look, as we try and figure out how to do this thing together.